It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
São Paris, São Paulo, França, Brasil. Aí, Remexida, PP, Laboratório Fantasma. É nóis. Assim,
os manos no posto, trampando a contragosto, feliz ou oposto. Aposto que sei da dureza, que é a tristeza deformando o seu rosto. Se calos falassem, talvez o mundo escutasse, olhar no impasse, olhasse, limpasse, brilhava vocês. Bonjour, pras minas no fronte, que dor pra contar tem de monte. É tipo uma fonte dela, de fronte ela sonha com um novo horizonte, trancada.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. Curry is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Durant in at the 5.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
And, Clark, that's what you like to duplicate time and time again.
Whoa! That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what?
Man.
That man can climb a ladder.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And it's Wade with the jam.
And he bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right there for sure.
Yeah, he'll take those all day.
Now the dish to Bryant. Stolen by George. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Curry against Lowry. Shoots from the baseline. Can't get it to go.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Out to Wade. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. On defense, the East All-Stars. 6-point game.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
Guy is a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Kobe with it. Now Anthony defending. Kobe can't hit.
You got to be careful, though. There's a real balancing act. You can't let your ego try to run your offense. You can see he really wanted to answer that made three with one of his own. Not the best decision.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Pass to Leonard. Will it go? Good, and Curry gets the assist. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Pass to James. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
John Wall's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Curry kicks to Durant. Lets it go from deep. No good. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. On the wing, James, guarded by Curry. And George, here we go. Outside, Wall. Clock at 6. The shot by Anthony, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Bryant wide open. He shoots, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points. You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Lowry's checked in. LeBron kicks to Anthony. And George, here we go. West All-Stars with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Paul right side. A 3-ball. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. LeBron with it. Outside for Lowry. No good with the triple. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Harden, no good.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Now, here is George. And it's Wade penetrating. Goes up the baseline. Cousins pulls it in.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Harden with it. Lowry picks him up to the right side. Paul for 3. Cousins dishes to Paul. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Paul's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
All right, let's go.
There's 10 seconds left in the first. The drive by James. That's good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Paul with the 3, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's off. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the East All-Stars.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Davis is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Harden. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Paul in at the point guard. Shot clock at 5. Knocked away. Ball against Drummond. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Ball against Wall. Paul passes to Harden. To the middle. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Butler kicks to DeRozan. Left side, Wall. The feed to Bosh. And DeRozan. Here we go. The shot is off. Some solid D from Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And it's 6 points for Chris Paul.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Wall dishes to Bosh. Butler passes to Bosh. Kicks to Drummond. On the wing to Rosen. Puts it up from 12. No one near Wall as he lets it go. No good on the 3. And the West All-Stars with possession. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Paul for 3. Rebound Andre Drummond.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
New players in now for the East. And it's Lowry penetrating. Wade kicks to LeBron. And now Kobe running the floor all by himself. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. And there's the pass to Wade. And he gets the bucket. Wade's got 8 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
The West All-Stars shooting their first free throw this game. He dishes it to George. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the free throw, no good. It's Curry outside. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Anthony's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. Kept alive. Out to Wade. Tries again. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. And the West All-Stars have possession. Down by 12. Nobody near Leonard. The three-pointer off the mark. And the dunk by LeBron.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Kobe misses. And here's the East. A big stretch here going 10-2. James, no good. Fast break, here they come. Durant, wide open, he fires. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game. And the East All-Stars call time here. And the East with some changes. And here are the East All-Stars, all with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Dishes to Bosh. And Durant sends it back. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. It's stolen by DeRozan. Oh, and here comes Bosh all alone. Wall dishes to DeRozan. Bosh passes to Butler. Back to Bosh. He hits the shot at the very last second. And so we wrap up the first.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, their field goal percentage is a number that jumps off the page. May I say it?
And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. D-Wade really playing well in this one.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Jimmy Butler is out there with Chris Bosh, and it's Wall. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's DeRozan in at the 2 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And Bryant kicks to Durant, stolen by Bosh. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here, and DeRozan throws it down.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
Butler dishes to DeRozan, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
New players in now for the East. Knocked loose. Anthony, the pass to George. Wade outside, trying his luck deep. The shot's good on the assist by George. And it's 13 points for Dwayne Wade. Bryant with it. George picks him up. And Westbrook, here we go. Anthony with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Here are the East All-Stars. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Wade kicks to George. 90 seconds now into the second half.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Here's Westbrook, and it's sent back by George.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
George has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. At the top of the key, Westbrook. Outside Bryant. Wade against Westbrook. Leonard attacking. Curry wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 5.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Lowry has the open look. Again, the miss by Lowry.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
It's Anthony with the drive.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. Clark, he was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
I would certainly hope not. I mean, you get that kind of opportunity with little resistance from the defense, you got to take it.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard, and stolen by LeBron. And here we go. And he lobs it up, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
From deep. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Westbrook. And 11 points for Steph Curry.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And the dunk by James.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So the West ends up going with the new group. Green against George. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
There's the lob to the hoop, and James throws it down.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category. No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Yeah, some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, and the guy's not wasting any time, just straight back up with it.
Wade dishes to LeBron. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous.
The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play, utter disregard for his own safety.
And his teammates still shaking their heads. You know what? He must have.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Draymond Green, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Davis. Then it's Chris Paul, and it's Thompson in at the 2. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond, and Cousins throws it down.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Wall passes to Bosch. Outside DeRozan. Butler kicks to Drummond. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Thompson from long range. Good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
And that is good.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
The kick outside to Butler. Offline with his 3.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
They grab their own miss. Green dishes to Paul. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Green, the pass to Davis. Thompson for the triple. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Unbelievable what I'm seeing here. Is this the dunk contest?
Hey, this one counts, Clark. Believe me, what confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself.
He couldn't resist on that. The adrenaline just flowing. One of the more spectacular plays we've seen.
Davis kicks to Cousins. Thompson with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Green dishes to Davis. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by DeRozan. And now Wall running the floor all by himself.
Great pass by Bosch there.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Davis, here we go. Leaps for it. Thompson passes to Green. No good from outside. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle.
The spinorama, kind of like he was in the washing machine. Do you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360?
Remarkable, truly remarkable.
Let's call it the agitator.
I tell you what, spinorama, I like the nickname. You may have started something there.
Thompson for 3. The shot is off. Nice D from DeRozan. Pass to Butler. Outside Bosch for the 3. It's rebounded by the West. Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Thompson for the triple from beyond the arc and then some.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. They lead by 24. 1:33 left to play in the final quarter. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Kevin Durant's checked in for Cousins. Leonard comes in for Davis. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Green. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Chris Paul. Lowry kicks to George. And Thompson sends it back.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the East All-Stars.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance, Clark. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. no contest.
Yeah, I like that.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for LeBron James. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. 18 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. From outside the arc, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
West ball. 3 points, Phoenix.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. If it's going good for you, work it until it stops.
Lowry from out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Here's Curry with the 3, and the shot is good.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Again, Curry missing. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Near the three-point line. It's Wade.